fat ass.
Hello, it's Dr. DC Fitness.
Hey, Dr. DC. I had a lot of banged up players on my team this week. A.J. Brown and Devin Cook went down.
I know, bro. So many injuries. What's going on in the league? I don't know.
I actually gonna start talking about this more when I get there. I'm like, way to the studio right now. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Dr. DC. Dr. DC. Does anyone know what good collision guy?
Dude, I don't have time for this. I have all these injuries we gotta cover. I've been putting time in. Hey guys, thank you for joining me again. Sorry we don't got time to cover that injury. We got to get going on this episode of the USTFL injury report. Let's get after it. We got ourselves a big week here. All right, couple major name, little injuries. We got first one up. Titans, baby. Fortunately, A.J. Brown, he went down, man. He went down with a hamstring strain early against the Colts. It was unclear if it was a grade 1, if it was a grade 2. What I did find out when we started looking into this, though, he had that hamstring strain going in. He got into the second quarter. Coach was letting him play, see how it was going to go, and didn't go as planned. My man strained it. It's gone. It's gone. All right. Now, it's not a bad strain. The way it looked on the camera, on the film, what was reported, it's not looking terrible. He might miss a week, might miss 2 weeks, but they're listing his day-to-day. So before you set your roster, make sure you check him out, see what his status is then. Next one, Devin Cook, Vikings running back. Last Saturday, Cook, he powered through an ankle sprain at Arizona. They didn't come out on top, right? They didn't come out on top. He came off the field in the second half, and coach told him he dealt with an ankle. He didn't play this week. The way I looked at it, saw the ankle, see how we're progressing through the season, see the mechanism or injury. It was a basic ankle sprain, nothing high ankle, nothing lateral, or nothing medial, I'm sorry. It was all that lateral side. We're looking at this week. He might be back, but he missed this week, so give him day-to-day. Look Wednesday again on this guy. Next guy, James White. This is one I can tell you right off the bat. James White, Patriots, running back, suffered a hip injury during the second quarter of the Saints-Patriots game. All right. This one was sad. All right. Posteriorly dislocated or posterior subluxus hip is what was reported. And again, week 1, we went over this with Fitzpatrick. Dislocated posterior of the hip. You take that hip and you pop it backwards in that socket. Man, there's a lot of things. You got a lot of muscles, a lot of ligaments, a lot of capsular structures happening right there that are trying to prevent it from going back. And if you go back, you can get nerve injury, muscle injury, ligament injury. There's a lot of stuff back there. So even if it goes out and then pops back in like a subluxation versus a dislocation, pop, stay out, okay, have to be reset manually. So sublux just comes out, then jumps right back in real quick. But things still can happen here, all right? And just to speak on this a little bit more, this hip pathology, posterior hip dislocation. If you look back at week 1 with Fitzpatrick, he had the same mechanism of injury, the same type of fall, same thing happened, right? He dislocated, or subluxed it posterior. All right, y'all didn't believe me then when he said he'll be back. He'll be back 3 weeks. Team said 4 weeks, and they said they're going to see another doctor's opinion. Telling you, Dr. DC Fitness right here, we called him. If James White is gone for the season, Fitzpatrick, I'd watch out. So if you have either Fitzpatrick, James White, do your research, get rid of them. All right, pick up someone new because it's over for them this year. Next one, Juju. All right, out there on the Steelers, wide receiver. All right, he was on a Krausen route during the Bengals game. He got jacked up. All right, took one right in the ribs. It's all right, though. Nothing serious. X-ray came back negative. No fractured ribs, no dislocated ribs. just a little bruise, maybe a bruise of the liver underneath. We can't know that one for sure. However, because it is a pain-tolerant injury, it's going to be day-to-day and keep track of him until Wednesday. Going to be 50-50 on him. And then the last one, KJ Halmer. Okay. This guy, little knee injury, mechanism of injury, he translated he translated his tibia anteriorly. Okay, when you translate the tibia anteriorly, you're going to tear the ACL. All right, simple as that. Happens a lot in football for a number of reasons: poor mechanics, poor strength. But ultimately, you put this ACL in a proper scenario and it wants to go, it's going. It's not going to protect you. So, again, KJ Halmer, ACL injury, he's done for the season. So we got James White, KJ Halmer, and Watch Fitzpatrick. I think all three of those guys are done for the rest of the season. Get rid of them. Pick up new wide receiver, pick up a new running back, pick up a new QB. And again, I say this every week. Either you can listen to me, or I'll be listening to you crying week 10, baby. Out.
Doctor, give me the news. I gotta. Son of a bitch. Thank you, Dr. DC. I'll get back to you next week on this injury. I think it's a bone contusion, delusion. I don't know what it's called. But, we know why we're here. The power rankings. Okay, so this week we're back to the norm, and we got the big bowl. Big bowl so the people can see at home. So we got Team Chili to the motherfucking Willie on the top of these leaderboards with 195.24. He ain't playing no games. I see him from the donkey to the top of the ranks. It can happen to anybody, folks. Just keep pushing. Anyways, and then we got Team Cron. I see you back to back. Team Cron's been kind of shady on his trades, but whatever. Doesn't really want to deal with me. But he started with 141.22. Solid points. We know he can do better. And then Libtars Jr. saying, I'm pulling up on the block with his 132.1. Realistically, he got 132.08. Well, come on, you know us. We got to round up in this league, folks. So we gave him a little squeaky 0.02 to get him a solid 1 point. What the fuck? So the main reason, I'm getting too excited because it's my favorite part of the episode. Our favorite part of the episode. Who's the shittiest team of the week? The donkey of the week. God damn it. Donkey of the week this week, folks. Close dear friend of mine. Team stop gagging on him, man. Coming in with 85.12. Say something.
I don't really get it, Louie. I don't really get it. You know, I try my hardest every single week, and they never want to fuck with me anymore. I don't know why I'm never on the top of the leaderboards. I don't know why I'm always a donkey.
All right, everyone. So that concludes this week's episode, and we hope to see you next week. Except for Michael Motorcycle, we're all trying to get him kicked out of the league. So